Willingness to shed perpetuation, dogmas, and conditionings, no matter, and with all the matter of what's stated as normal romanticizedness, the satin had to come out. The satin is plastic, and sadly, we consume enough microplastics with how this industry chooses to feed us and what we choose in perpetuation, and it's now transmuted for me. Same as I would claim how the acrylic yarn didn't break off my hair, and after 2022 is when I started, and now, or in 2020 actually, or 2022, now it broke off the back of my hair. It took a long time. The same as I bleached my hair once when I was a child to fit in and conform, and then I needed to experience it time looking to be as the Catwoman energy, and it took about 6 months or more, but all my hair broke off. And me being willing to drop the perpetuation, to drop the non-reciprocal energy exchanges, is key to me thriving. I will not perpetuate, and my children do not deserve, my children do not need me as a child. I don't need to harm myself to fit into something when I'm a one in infinity, infinite being. There's a whole lot of profit. And while I still have a satin pillow, as of right now, I can drop a whole bunch of other things using the plastic water jug because it's putting microplastics into my body and I'm choosing to consume it because of convenience. Or using the fake polyester rayon that's putting plastic in my crown. Or using the acrylic yarn so I don't have to dye my hair, which is putting microplastics and chemicals into my crown directly because I'm choosing to have it interwoven into my hair because it was greater than the plastic hair that they have us using as one in infinity, infinite beings. Because we have yet to remember how to take care of our multifaceted beings in any facet without looking external to some store because we're choosing to work and be the adults doing some mundane task that another external energy deems necessary for our one infinity expansive nurturing narratives and realities. And me being willing to drop this perpetuation helps me transmute in ways that only I can as a one in infinity infinite being. And I have free will, and I am imagining more as a one in infinity infinite being. An infinite being is a multifaceted, multidimensional, multilingual, eternally limitless soul with a self-healing organism that's full of innate magic, creativity, and abundance, having this nurturing, nourishing human experience, especially when I choose to allow my self-healing organism and my deoxyribonucleic acid. Every time I drop something, the same as I drop the cannabis consumption, I'm able to see a lot more clear. Why did I drop cannabis? Sure, it's a plant, not when they pump it full of the chemicals and the fluorescent lights, because this mulberry tree doesn't require any of that. The grass doesn't require any of that. Things grow innately on the infinite mommy earth without poison. To shed the Stockholm syndrome of family, when the foster mother who took me in, the doctors told her first child, firstborn, that the red meat was killing them, and instead of not feeding it to the foster child that she had, she kept allowing me to eat it. That is unconditional love. That is love in conditionings. Me choosing to still honor this person, yes ma'am, no ma'am, when you chose to disrespect every facet of me as a multifaceted child, is not a reciprocal exchange of energy. For me to keep talking to you after I have now is not being kind to every facet of me. So dropping these types of perpetuations and the bully abusive narratives is key for me thriving, creating the realities that I want. And while I might not have anyone in this existence to speak to externally, except for me and the non-random exchanges of energy, while I'm shifting into something new, I prefer it to be this way instead of being told that I'm loved in conditionings or be lessings to you and telling me to be less. Like, in the dogmas, not even knowing the gods who you're worshiping over your one in infinity innate eternal essence in your religions. So I'm grateful to experience every one of these experiences and to allow it all to be fertilizer for my eternal blooming growth.